After an impressive victory against a very capable side in Stockport County, what pleased you most tonight?
Well, I was pleased with a lot of it. I think we showed all sides to our game. Stockport are a decent team. You know, I've watched a lot of them in the last few days, and they've got some quality players, and they'll be up there, absolutely. So for us, it was a big win, 2 goals and a clean sheet. I think we started there was a game of 2 halves really. I think first half we were, pretty comfortable in the sense they was dropped back and quite passive, and we were trying to find gaps and spaces and opportunities to play forward and create chances, and we managed to do that, scored a couple of goals and could have had a couple more. In the second half they kind of changed their approach and came after us a little bit and went sort of on a man-to-man press and tried to be more aggressive, which left a lot of space behind that if we could play through it or over it, but it meant that the game looked different. But we had to show our fight and defend our box a few times and win duels and do all the ugly side of the game, and I said to the players, that's what a proper team does. So you've got to do everything. You can't just think it's going to be nice football. You've got to dig in and do the other stuff. So I was really pleased with the performance.
2 assists for Keshi Anderson, 2 goals for Alfie May, again deployed as a 9 this evening, and there were 2 proper striker finishes. Yeah,
they were. I mean, that is Alfie. I mean, first goal, we've pressed it well. As I say to the players, it's pressed to score, not pressed to just win the ball. And when Keshi wins the ball, he's got the sort of poise to have a look up, but Alfie sort of pedals back out of the melee, like a good striker, finds space in the box, and he's picked out and he's got good contact and finish. And then the second goal, Jay slides in Keshi, and again Alfie's there, typical poacher's goal, number 9's goal, arriving for a tap in, and that's where they want their goals, in the 6-yard box, the strikers. And it was excellent for Alfie because he works so hard and he's been doing so well for us. I've never had any doubt at all that he will score goals, and he will continue to score goals because he's a goal scorer and that will never leave him.
And off the ball there was that relentlessness again that we've associated with your side this season. It felt like it was so difficult for Stockport to get any respite. Is that when we're at the best, all those moving parts coming together?
Yeah, I mean, we don't. I think we're one of those teams, the opposition doesn't get a chance to settle into any rhythm against us. They might be able to get the ball forward or play long balls, but the very few teams have made 5, 6, 7 passes against us because we're pressing and we're pretty relentless with that, and that's how we play. That's what I want from the players, but it takes a huge amount of effort and discipline and concentration, so full credit to them for that.
Big moment just before half-time, Ryan Allsop with a big double save. Whenever he's being called upon this season, particularly here, he's always produced for you. He
has. He's saved a couple of penalties this season. He's made a save there, but as I say to him, that's why he's a goalkeeper. He's in the goal to save shots. So you're going to have 1 or 2 a game, and he did it. So, but it was a good save, and for us, just gives us that nice calm moving into half-time, 2-0 up, and then we can push on from there.
You've already mentioned it, but similar to what Blackpool done at the weekend when they changed tact a little bit more physicality up front, they went direct. How did you think we dealt with it?
I thought we dealt with it well. I mean, with Chris Bielik, Chris Clara and Ben Davies, and Alex Cochrane, we handled the sort of bombardment of crosses around the box well. They looked good in that sense, and yeah, it was very similar to Blackpool. They changed their approach at half-time, went sort of much more aggressive, and a much more long ball with big strikers. And that's why I say we've showed all parts of our game tonight, and we've had to deal with that, and I thought we were good.
When the opposition does inevitably have a spell in the game, how pleasing is it for you as manager to know that you've got the tools there to deal with that and see it out until it sort of fizzles out?
Well, you do, and they are. Every team's going to have a spell, and I said to a couple of the players after the first 20 minutes of the second half, they've had their spell now, so let's get control of the game again, control of the ball. So they are going to have that, but I trust the players, and it's important that they trust themselves, to stay calm and deal with this situation, because it's all part of the game. Teams are going to try anything, and you've just got to stay composed and deal with it.
3 wins in a row now. It's a result which extends our unbeaten run here at home at St Andrews at Knighthead Park. Is this place becoming the fortress we all want it to be? Yeah,
it is. I mean, we want to suffocate teams here. We want them to walk in this stadium and think, God, we just want to get out of here again, basically. And when the fans are going and they get going and we get them going, because that's our responsibility to do that, then as I've always said, it's no better place to be. It's intimidating for the opposition. It's loud. It's our players have got the bit between their teeth. So it's a great place for us to play football. It's obviously a packed out stadium again, and we want to give them a team that they can recognise and they're proud of.
No let up though, a trip to Barnsley at the weekend, a quick turnaround, but some following of 5,000 Blues fans making that trip, so another challenge that your side will face.
Absolutely, Barnsley, another good club, big club. We obviously take a lot of support there. I'm sure they'll have a lot of support, and it's going to be a testing game, something we'll have to prepare for now physically, make sure that we're ready for it. And we're going to have to show all the qualities we did tonight to get a result.
Congratulations, Chris.
Thank you, cheers.